Hi everyone, today is March 20th, and it's been a little bit more of a quiet day. This morning, I wanted to go to the gym, and then after I woke up, went back into deep sleep. And when that happens, it's just really hard to kind of just wake up. So I rescheduled for this afternoon. I don't usually go to the gym in the evening, but there was a cancellation around the 6, so I'm going to try going at 6, and then afterwards get ready and go to the conversation group on Wednesday evenings. And today I had one class with a student who's in the US, and taking a look at some of her writing and discussing the topic that she was writing about, and proofreading, and then some time to take care of a couple things around here. And then I had a class in the afternoon, and there was a cancellation, so that's why I was kind of able to plan for the afternoon for the gym and then go out for the conversation group. I was doing a little bit more research for a video that I want to finish editing. I started back in September, like 6 months ago, didn't finish or follow through. Got a little bit of editing, and then I was trying to do a list of certain sounds that I wanted to create. The video is based on homophones, so trying to find these pairs of words and not let it get like too exhaustive, just illustrative, just a few examples. So I was doing some more research today about the 44 phonemes that exist in English, and I do have a chart that I use with students, and I include about 40 of those sounds, and I'm thinking I might add on about 3 more sounds, or 3 or 4 more sounds on there. The chart that I've been using was kind of based on a Adrian Underhill phonetic chart, and that was coming from an app called Sounds from the Macmillan publisher. So I was using that, and I wanted to adapt it a little bit, add some example words, and also separate a little bit more clearly the voiced and unvoiced consonants on the table. So that's something I use with students, and I had wanted to supplement it a little bit more with examples of vowel lengthening next to voiced consonants. So I was trying to do some research on filling in the table, and I had some post-it notes up on my wall to try to keep me organized with that, but it just fell onto the background, the back burner these past couple months. But I've seen the clips and the things on my desktop and my computer, and I'm like, okay, this is like 6 months ago. I don't want this to just be indefinitely ignored. I think the premise that I had behind it was interesting, and I had shown it to some students who had asked me about these sounds, and I wanted to make that connection between the spelling to sound and sound to spelling. So I was doing a little bit more research today also between the phonemes and the graphemes. Even though I've been teaching pronunciation and things, I had not really looked into the specifics on that. There's about like 44 phonemes, so the sounds, but what complicates things is that for some of those sounds, there can easily be between 4 or 5 or 8 graphemes. So that is what makes spelling difficult, because it is not just a one sound, one spelling correspondence. So there are lots of possible combination because English has adapted spellings from multiple sources of vocabulary, and historically there have been things through French and Greek and Latin, and some of those spelling systems and through German and Germanic languages, and so some of those spelling patterns can contradict. So, for example, the EA spelling can be notoriously confusing, and in another set of post-it notes I had like 5 sets where EA could be, A, could be could be A, E, A. So there are little combinations of spelling and sound to spelling that I wanted to kind of work on, but usually this research has gotten a bit kind of out of hand, and then I don't kind of wrap it up into just something where like, okay, I want to make this like a 10-minute video or maximum 10-15. I don't want this to get too long, because I think individually some of those things would be their own separate video. So just as an introduction or an overview, but a sampling, but nothing overly exhaustive. So I just want to kind of bring the reins back into control so that I can kind of finish this video and publish it, and then see how some students react to that. So that's something I'm looking at for this week, and if I can, I'd like to finish by Friday and just have that out there. So I want to just be a little more restrictive on this research. Hola a todos, hoy es el 20 de marzo y hablo un poco del día. Y entonces en la mañana yo quería ir al gimnasio, y al momento de despertarme y volver a dormir, yo entré en un como sueño más profundo, y cuando eso pasa es mucho más complicado levantarme y estar como con los 5 sentidos conectados. Entonces decidí ir más tarde hoy porque había una cancelación también. Entonces finalmente había como una clase en la mañana, y luego un momento estaba haciendo unas búsquedas para un video que quiero terminar de editar y publicar. Y también tuve una clase hace 1 hora, y estoy preparando para ir al gimnasio, y luego en la tarde hay el grupo de conversación en inglés. Et ça, c'est tout. Bonjour tout le monde, aujourd'hui c'est le 20 mars, et je parle un petit peu sur aujourd'hui. Ce matin, j'ai voulu aller au gymnase tôt, avant un cours à 10h, mais en me réveillant et retournant au sommeil, je suis entré dans un sommeil beaucoup plus profond, et quand ça arrive, c'est beaucoup plus difficile de me réveiller correctement. Donc j'ai décidé de faire doucement et prendre mon petit-déj avant mon premier cours. Et après ça, je prenais un peu de temps pour faire un peu de recherche pour une vidéo que je veux terminer sur la prononciation, surtout sur les homophones, et expliquer la relation entre l'écriture et la phonologie, ce qui peut être assez compliqué en anglais, mais je voulais faire en sorte que ça aide, pas juste créer plus de confusion. Donc, j'essaie de faire un peu plus de recherche et d'une manière illustrative et aussi donner des liens pour des ressources où les gens peuvent continuer à faire leurs propres recherches ou pratiquer les sons et l'orthographe. Et voilà. Et là, tout à l'heure, je vais aller au gymnase et aller avec le groupe de conversation vers 7 heures. Et voilà. Hallo an alle, heute ist der 20. Tag und heute ich bin nicht zu Fitnessstudio im Morgen gegangen, aber im Abend werde ich zu gehen und ich hatte eine Stunde auf Englisch und danach hatte ich Zeit für Suchen Material für ein Video, neues Video für YouTube, aber es ist nicht sehr Neues. Ich habe es beginnt im September, aber ich habe nicht es geendet. Ich möchte es zu tun diese Woche und ich habe ein bisschen Zeit für es. Und auch hatte ich einige Stunden und dieser Abend, es gibt die Gruppe auf Englisch im Café und ja, das ist alla. Ciao a tutti, oggi è il giorno 20, parlo un po' del giorno. Non sono andato in palestra questa mattina, no, ma voglio fare questo questa sera e ho fatto alcune lezioni di inglese e ho passato un po' di tempo per incontrare parole per un video di pronunciazione in inglese e spiegare che è un poco complicata perché ci sono più di 40 sounds, ma ci sono molte forme di scrivere e questo è complicato in inglese. Non è come in italiano dove è un po' più semplificato. E ora voglio andare in palestra e parlare in inglese con il gruppo di inglese di mercoledì e questo è tutto. Всем привет, сегодня 22 марта и говорю только немного. Сегодня я не смог пойти в гимназию сегодня утром. Я был устал, и это трудно начать день, когда я спал deep sleep, поэтому я решил делать упражнения вечером и перед тем пойти с группом, чтобы разговаривать на английском. Также у меня было занятие на английском и время, чтобы искать или найти слова для видео, что я начал в сентябре, и сейчас я хочу закончить это видео и публиковать это о произношении. Это все на сегодня. Большое спасибо. Пока.